On today's show,
it's the series we've all been waiting for. We'll preview and predict the Rockets-Warriors Western Conference Finals.
Steve Smith joins us to tell us about the Smitty and the players who do it best.
And in Crossfire, we debate whether the Thunder should actually consider trading Westbrook.
It's Wednesday, May 9th. The starter starts now.
Good evening, Sweet World, and welcome to The Starters, presented by Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. Whether you're joining us live right now on NBA TV, watching later on YouTube, listening to the podcast, doesn't matter, we're happy to have you. I'm Jay Skeets, and alongside me, as always, that's Taps Mellis.
Sometimes you do things at the beginning of a block, sometimes you do it at the end of a block.
To his right, the international man of mystery, taken to the max, Lee Ellis.
Friend.
Mini.
Lily, and last, certainly not least, over yonder, that is the bearded one. That's Trey Kirby.
Hey, yo!
TK, what's up?
Well, I'm here at the internet looking for your best tweets at hashtag the starters. And guys, things got heated on Inside the NBA last night with Shaq and Chuck arguing about DeMar DeRozan and Dwayne Casey's relationship. It got intense, but lucky for us, we got a great catchphrase out of it.
No matter how much you scream, you loud, that does not make you right. You're wrong in this. You can,
and that's why you ain't win, because you're a baby. Stop babying these players.
I'm not babying no player.
He don't play. He don't play. You got to sit his ass down, period.
See, he got to repair his...
He ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop babying the players. You got baby, that's why you ain't win.
He got to... I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you in the Hall of Fame?
Because
I got 3 finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you...
Google me, Chuck.
Everybody
Google
know you were a
me,
great
you see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
know
me.
you were...
Google me, Chuck! Underdog, put it on a t-shirt! What a classic phrase. That brings us to today's question. What are some things you can Google about Shaq? The guy's been famous for as long as the internet's been famous, so there's a lot on there. For instance, I Googled Shaq versus Hakeem pay-per-view to make sure this one-on-one game was a real thing, and yeah, it was, but it had to be canceled because Hakeem got hurt. But once I remembered that Taco Bell sponsored it, I looked up Shaq Taco Neck Syndrome because that was one of my favorite commercials growing up, and then I got lost in the Shaq hole. So I Googled Shaq sideburns just to make sure that, yeah, Shaq really did have a haircut where he had no hair on top and just sideburns. It's kind of like having earbrows, I guess. But we want to hear from you, so let us know on Twitter. What are some strange things you can Google about Shaq? Send us your best findings to hashtag the starters. We'll hear from you later.
All right, yeah, get those tweets in. Fun show tonight. NBA champion Steve Smith is going to join us live in studio. We got Tass and Lee going head-to-head in Crossfire. We got the Aussies' very solid play. But first, Trey, get on over here is what I meant to say there. Congratulations to Chris Paul, who is headed to his first ever conference finals. CP3 had 41 points and 10 assists to lead the Rockets to the NBA's Final Four in a 112-102 win over the banged-up Jazz. Meanwhile, the Warriors finished off the Pelicans 113-104 to end their series. The ultimate mega Death Hamptons 5 lineup. Well, they balled out again. So we finally get the series we've all been waiting for. It's Rockets versus Warriors. But hey, go outside, live a little. This thing doesn't start until Monday night. Game 1 tipping in Houston. But that's not going to stop us from breaking it down, previewing it, and ultimately predicting it. My first question to you guys, because the Warriors are the favorites in this. Can the Rockets do this? Can they beat the Warriors in a best-of-7 series?
Well, first, I think this is the best Warriors team we've seen. So if the Rockets are going to do it, they're going to need monstrous performances from James Harden and Chris Paul, because they're a top-heavier team than the Warriors are. And I think that's sort of the problem in and of itself. Chris Paul and James Harden, I think, are going to have to be huge each game with no off games like they had in rounds 1 and rounds 2. I think they may have to average about 30 because those two guys are going to bring the ball down each and every single time up against a team like the Warriors who, Steph, KD, will pass off and run off and run off the ball. So those guys are going to be gassed in a way that the Warriors aren't. I think the Warriors just have more weapons. If they're going to win, you're going to have to see some monstrous performances
on the same night.
Yeah, without any slippage. Right. I literally think they're going to have to average about 30 points because those are the two guys that are averaging 20 plus for their team, while the Warriors have 3 guys. You're just going to get it from more places in the Warriors.
Well, we're going to see if the regular season can count for anything in the postseason, because this is what Daryl Morey has built this team for. It really didn't matter that they won 65 games in the regular season. This is what they're coming up against now. And I think they've got a very good team, the best Houston Rockets team we've seen for a while. Adding PJ Tucker, I think, is fantastic to help their defense. Chris Paul last night in a closeout game was absolutely phenomenal. He's going to have to be like that the entire series. The Rockets have home court advantage. They shoot threes. They can play defense this year. They have a ton of things going for them, but they have to do those things pretty much almost perfectly for the entire series. They can do it. I'm not sure they will, but they absolutely can if everything goes right for them.
One good thing for the Rockets, this is probably the best team that the Warriors have played that doesn't have LeBron James on the team. And as we saw last year with the Spurs, that was a 61-win team, but they had one really elite talent in Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, LaMarcus is an all-star guy, but Chris Paul and James Harden are probably going to both end up in the Hall of Fame someday. So if a 61-win team with one elite guy can push them for a half before Kawhi's injury, obviously, I do think the Rockets can at least push them, just because I think Harden and Paul can be great for 4 games out of 7. Both of them, hopefully, is the case. We'll see.
What's more valuable here, the Rockets' home court advantage, having that? Because we haven't seen the Warriors team over the last little while, start on the road in a series like this. Or is it just Golden State's experience and being there, now trying to get to their 4th finals? Does one outweigh the other to you?
Well, I think it puts a lot of pressure on the Rockets to win those first 2 games at home, because the Warriors have the longest streak in NBA history for consecutive home wins. They're tied with the Bulls for 15 straight in NBA history.
Right.
So that's a lot of pressure. If the Warriors steal 1, I feel like the series is over, really, because I feel like they're going to go up 3-1. I feel like they're going to take care of home court.
Yeah, it's experience for me, because this is what we talk about with LeBron. He doesn't care really where he is in the Eastern Conference, because he knows he can beat anyone, and the Warriors know that they can beat anyone as well. And you're right, if the Rockets drop one of these first 2 games, they're basically playing from behind, and they can't afford to do that. Even if it's 1-1 a split, they're still technically behind, because the Warriors then have home court advantage. So the Rockets know they have to get off to a good start.
Yeah.
They have to put the Warriors under pressure. So when they go to Oakland, it's actually then turned around. So the Warriors have to win both of their games to keep themselves in the series.
You keep throwing out pressure there. Is there a particular Rocket, is it Harden or CP3, that is under more pressure going into this series, into this Western Conference Finals?
I think it's James Harden.
Is it?
Because to me, this is his, like the Raptors can't get over LeBron James. This is his version in the Golden State Warriors. He's going to face him now for the 3rd time in 4 years. He lost those first 2 times. And I think it's on him. Chris Paul got a monkey off his back getting to his first conference finals. For me, this is his version.
I think it's fair to add Mike D'Antoni to the mix, too, honestly. He's had some playoff heartbreaks as well, but definitely I think Harden is the guy, especially because you've seen him already starting to catch a little bit of heat for the way the Jazz series ended up. 28-5-7 for the series, which is fine. Only 40% shooting, 29.5 from 3. In the last 2 games, he was playing pretty slow, 22 points per game. He was 15 of 44 from the field. People were starting to already talk about James Harden. Is this the same kind of thing? Is he going to fall apart in the playoffs again? We saw how things ended against the Spurs last year. So the eyes are on James Harden already going into this series.
He kind of got a pass for fatigue last year. They're saying, well, he needs help.
Yeah.
But he's got it this year.
Yeah.
So there is no excuses for him this year. He's likely going to win MVP. They won 65, home court, as I mentioned earlier. So James Harden has to perform right now. He's got that massive contract as well.
Well, let's get to the Western Conference Finals predictions. It's not official until we see this board. Who do we have? How many games in the Western Conference Finals between the Warriors and the Rockets? Who's everybody taking here?
I think
There it is.
It's hard to bet against one of the best teams. We can talk about the
Lot of
Rockets.
bridges.
We can talk about the Rockets all we want. They're playing one of the best teams in NBA history. I think that's the issue.
Who are starting to really come together as well.
Yeah,
Right
I
time.
think they're feeling fresher than they have the last couple of years.
Steph getting that last series under his belt. Now they get a few days rest to plan and prepare. So I'm sticking with the Warriors. But I think it's 6 games. I think it's going to be a close series. And I think the Warriors know they have to close it out at home, because obviously you can win on the road, but it's much easier to close out at home.
Yeah, and both teams are going to shoot a lot of threes. So home court advantage should be big for Houston to be able to shoot threes in their own home court. We'll see if that plays out. But I think the Warriors are just far and away the better team. We were seeing them kind of play possum throughout the regular season. Now everybody's healthy. They've had the best defense in the playoffs so far. Part of that's playing the Spurs in the first round, but still, they've looked great on both ends.
The Rockets haven't been great at home. Right? They gave up a game against Utah. They almost lost one against Minnesota in round 1. They got to play from the beginning against a Warriors team.
Well, let's hear from you guys. Jump on Twitter, #TheStarters. Who do you like, Warriors or Rockets? How many games? Let us know. We got to take a break. Lots more still to come. In fact, when we return, guest season in full effect. There he is. Smitty is in the building. He'll join us live on set next. Don't go anywhere.
The Starters is brought to you by Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey, official partner of the NBA.
Back with the starters, it's guest season. We got a good one today. NBA champ, All-Star, Olympic gold medalist, Steve Smith.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for finally coming on.
I won a cup. Do you get Jack Daniels?
No, just water right now. We appreciate you coming on. You and your team had a couple of requests before you come on the show.
Tara August, my team.
Yeah, that's your team. One, you wanted to sit in the throne chair.
I wanted to sit in the chair.
So we got you the
Very
chair.
comfortable.
Is it comfortable? Yeah.
I could be better.
Okay.
I got to be up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little more. It's a little more. Second one was get the jersey. Get the
There you
Smitty
go.
jersey up there.
You got the right jersey.
Okay, good.
That's the best jersey ever in uniforms. The big Hawk.
I like
Oh, yeah.
it. I
Red
like
Wings.
it. You requested a George Gervin, the Iceman, poster.
I see all the posters.
Yeah, well, we've done you one better. We just straight up went
Whoa!
and framed it for you.
Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, Tara.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Tara, can I get a raise?
And
I'll do that.
there was one more thing, and it's
I didn't know. I don't know what this is. Now
well-
she must have added this.
well, it was you wanted some confetti. You were coming on the starters for the first time in 5 years. You wanted some confetti.
okay.
Let it go, boys. Let her up here.
Okay.
So Smitty is finally on the starters.
Finally here.
And we now can't see him at all, but
It's like we're the Sixers here. So.
If I fuck on this, I don't have to go on game time, right?
no, that's exactly right. So go nuts. All right, so we are finally pumped to have you here. First things first, a little basketball before we get into the fun. Western Conference Finals, Warriors, Rockets. Who do you like in this very anticipated?
Right off the bat, I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? The one good thing is I'm happy these two collided.
Yeah.
I wanted to see them. No offense to everybody else in the Western Conference. This is what you wanted to see. You want to see 1 and 2, and the Warriors saying we're 1. So I think for
Right.
now is style of play is going to be fantastic. I mean, we've changed over from my era where it was the big man. They shoot threes, both teams, and so this is going to be exciting. One-on-one basketball, guys isolating, defenders playing now. Because now I always said Houston can't defend.
Right.
In the past. Now they can defend, so I think no one's hurt, hopefully. So we don't have any excuses, but I have the Golden State Warriors win.
Golden State Warriors. So a long
In 7.
series, though? It's 7.
In 7.
Oh, wow.
In
Okay.
7. It's
Very
going
committed.
7.
Okay, there you go. For the youngins out there, I want you to that maybe didn't get a chance to watch you play back when you were with the Hawks. There's a move called the Smitty. What is the Smitty, first off, to the youngins out there, and how did that move come about?
Great question. And it started off, I asked some guys in my neighborhood. I have to give them all the credit of teaching me this Smitty. A guy in my neighborhood, Richard Dials, he used the Richard Dials, but I changed it to the Smitty. And then also Carlos Briggs, who played a little bit in the NBA. And what was so intriguing about the move is I've never had guarded anybody that would stop and just jump up in the air. So it's a little, I didn't jump that high, but when you have a guy jump up, it automatically makes you freeze.
Right.
And then when he lands, he plants and goes. So
Gotcha,
you're gone.
gotcha.
So I think the little jump up, but I saw Jason Tatum hit Ben Simmons with it.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to ask
And he
you.
went a full Smitty.
Yeah, he did go full Smitty. Is there someone, is it Tatum? Is there someone else that does the Smitty best in today's game? And here is Tatum.
I would say Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
has it the best. And obviously, the greatest thing is if you go way back, Shaq used to use it in All-Star games. A lot of the guys that use Isaiah Thomas.
Yep.
It's just weird. He's lefty and he does it with the right hand. I get confused watching
Sure.
him have it. But
We've seen DeRozan do it a couple times.
DeRozan's done it.
He's come
yeah.
down on the wing.
He's
Yeah.
had some guys doing it.
Okay, I love it. You played for Team USA in the
Yes.
2000 Olympics in Australia. What do you remember about that experience?
Fantastic. And I'd love to say is obviously winning a gold medal, but for me, being a fan, Jason Kidd, we went to table tennis, track and field, swimming. I was trying to get the most out of
Oh, that's
that
cool.
experience because, when you're on Team USA, you get to go sit right in the front.
Right.
And I would say, track and field, we all know about swimming, but table tennis up close was unreal.
It blew your mind.
It blew my mind. Hand-eye
how
coordination.
fast it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you play table tennis in the locker room and
I
stuff
thought
like
I
that?
did.
Yeah, exactly.
I
exactly.
play ping pong. They play table
That's
tennis.
exactly right. What do you remember though? You were on the team, as I said. You were there when Vince Carter jumped over a 7-foot Frenchman. What do you remember from that? Now we don't got the rights to show you the video, unfortunately. Come on.
I wish you
Olympics.
could have. I
Yeah.
wish you could have saw the bench. Because, usually all of us are sports fans.
Yeah.
You go crazy on you see unbelievable play. Back then, I remember people showing us, I think it was Allen Houston. I looked at Allen Houston. We didn't have a reaction.
Right.
No one jumped up till late. I go, he just jumped over a 7-footer.
Yeah.
And the one thing is, as you guys know, Vince looked at him. He caught eye contact. It wasn't like he was checking somebody and then turned.
Yeah.
They looked at each
Yeah.
other. And then he got a little scared. But for him to jump over a 7-foot guy, that's the one play I've never seen. And it's had me, I guess, frozen.
Right.
Right.
You were on some memorable teams. You were drafted by the Heat. You played on the Hawks. You played on the Jailblazers, the Portland Trailblazers. Played with the Spurs, won a title. You played on a lot of great teams. Is there a memorable teammate that you had, the craziest teammate that you had from all of those squads?
I had a lot of crazy teammates.
Yeah.
I would say the most entertaining. was Rasheed Wallace.
Okay,
By
Sheed.
far. I mean, and I will say, people know the Rasheed Wallace that you see, but I will say a story that when I first got traded to the Blazers, I'm at the practice facility trying to get up shots. I come home and my son is gone. And my son is like 1 and 1.5, and she said Rasheed just came and picked up all the kids. So just to tell you what kind of guy he is, Rasheed Wallace.
He's a kidnapper. Is that what you're saying?
Most entertaining, and I would say, one of those guys that's memorable. Some of the stuff we had, our memories with.
Awesome.
Now, Dikembe was also one, because
Yeah.
being a point guard with him and getting yelled at.
We've had him on. That's absolutely true. You brought us, over the last couple of years, Smitty's under the rim
Yes.
plays, obviously highlighting the best, under the rim type moves and highlights. You've handed out some great nicknames, too. We've had the bus driver. You got the skate instructor there with CP3, Harden the barber, Curry the dry cleaner. Do you have a favorite nickname that you've helped hand out, again, with these sort of under the rim plays?
I think the bus driver, because
like that
Kyrie,
one?
I saw him had some shoes made with the bus driver. The dry cleaning one, that was the one that was kind of special. And I think right now I'm trying to find one with Jason Tatum.
Oh, okay, you're looking.
I'm looking, so you guys can help me. I'm trying to look
I
for
like it.
And so you do come up with them.
We do. We
You
do.
and the
Yeah.
production
Me and my
crew.
team. You guys have a team. I have a team.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
Torrance and my guys up there.
okay, well, before we let you go, Lee Ellis here, he's still trying to make the league. He's trying to make the NBA.
Are you?
And he's
never know.
Interesting.
And he's got some interesting moves, some definitely under the rim moves because he's not dunking. We thought maybe you could come up with a nickname.
Whoa, look at the handles.
Yeah. So I don't know if anything comes to mind.
I don't know about that one. What is that?
Well, this is pig.
It's
This
a
is-
horse shot.
Yeah.
And look at the hops here.
Yeah.
This is a full 360.
Oh, yeah.
Any nickname comes to mind for the Aussie here? Thunder?
Next life. Next life.
Next life. That is so good.
I love it, Smitty. I love it.
It's so good. Smitty, we can't thank
I
you enough,
appreciate
man,
you
for
guys.
coming on.
Thank you.
Let's not wait 5 more years till we
There we
have
go.
on
You
the
ready?
next time.
All right, that's right.
Smitty's so good. All right, we got lots more still to come on the show tonight when we come back.
My man, next life.
Tess and Next Life. Yeah, Tess and Next Life. We're going to step into the crossfire. Oh, don't go anywhere. You're watching the Starters.
I'm getting T-shirts made of that.
Welcome to Crossfire, presented by TISO. Here's how this works. The champ will take on the challenger for 3 rounds, and at the end of it all, I'll declare a winner. As always, the Crossfire belt is on the line.
I'm sending you into your next life, next life.
And round 1, according to Professor Zach Lowe, there's an increasing number of people around the league who think the Thunder should look at trading Russell Westbrook. Now, these are just whispers. This is not a technical report, okay? But I want you guys to weigh in on this. Should OKC consider trading Westbrook? What do you think? Here we go.
Absolutely not. He's a superstar at 29 years old. Why would you trade him so you can have an empty building? They would be terrible if they traded him. And yeah, I know he's a hard-headed guy, but are you going to give up? Lee, are you going to tell your kids, hey, just give up? I mean, players win in this league. Pay someone. If you're paying someone, just pay a superstar. And OKC can't get a superstar all that easily.
I would tell him not to be too stubborn, though, because you look at guys like Kevin Garnett, and when he went to the Boston Celtics, he got his championship, but he's stuck in Minnesota probably a little bit too long, and I think Westbrook's in that situation right now. I think, if anything, Westbrook is further from a championship than getting closer to it, and if you're Sam Presti, you know you could get a Kevin Garnett to the Celtics-type haul for your team and perhaps rebuild again. I just don't think it's going to work in OKC for Russell Westbrook. Cash in before it's too late.
Ooh, sounds like this guy's buying those whispers.
They ain't careless whispers, I know.
Round 2. All right. Last night, the Jazz and Pelicans exited the playoffs after falling in 5 games each. Now, both squads put up a valiant fight, especially with the injuries. Future looks good for them, but I want to know, who has the brighter future? Is it the Jazz or the Pelicans? Here we go.
Donovan Mitchell, your turn. No, listen, if you're the Utah Jazz right now, you've got to be so excited with your future. Donovan Mitchell became a superstar this year, and no one really expected him to become this good. Not only that, though, you've got Rudy Gobert, who is likely to be an all-star, all-NBA type center. You've got a little bit of cap space to play with next year, but you've still got Ricky Rubio on a contract. Joe Ingles showed what he can do this year. In New Orleans, for me, a little less uncertain because you're not quite sure what you're going to do with Boogie. So I say the Utah Jazz.
I think the Pelicans have a little bit more. A guy who's going to get MVP votes in Anthony Davis. You got a Drew Holiday who's finally back to the way he used to play. He's playing to his capabilities again. You got a modern-day big heading into his prime at 25, Holiday at 27, guys who play both ways, unlike Rudy, who didn't play great on the offensive end. He was not a good problem to have in DeMarcus Cousins. It's a good race, but I'll take New Orleans.
Okay, I like it. Round 3, we're all tied up here. The NBA Draft Lottery, it's next week. It's on Tuesday, so I want you guys to dream big. Who do you hope wins the #1 pick of the NBA Draft Lottery? Here we go.
The Atlanta Hawks. I live in Atlanta. I'm going to be selfish. I want to go see a good basketball team. And if he's a good player, I can go interview him. I'll take him down take him down to the belt line. I can see it now. How did it feel to get interviewed? I'm in the media, Lee Ellis.
Oh, okay, right.
I have the mic capabilities. And those guys there that you just saw, Dennis Schroeder, John Collins, people outside of Atlanta
How many times have you taken them to the belt line?
Oh, wow. You're not taking Dennis Schroeder to the
and
belt
John
line.
Collins, yeah.
I don't like his short shorts.
Who do you want, man?
I'm going with the Denver Nuggets because they have the lowest possible chance of getting the #1 pick, a 0.3% chance. But a lot of those other teams were tanking far too early into the season. I'm going with the Denver Nuggets because they were battling until the last quarter in overtime. In fact, at the last game of the regular season.
Whoa. Okay. Heck of a
He
battle.
deserves it. He
Heck of a
battled to the last
Heck of a
second.
battle. The winner of today's Crossfire, and still Crossfire champion, is Pass Millis. Now, what's the reason? I wouldn't mind some content. You taking young Hawk down to the belt line.
Going to the belt line. We're going to have some fun under the belt line. What?
Lily! Very solid play. Next life. DSP. Just one game on tonight. It's on TNT. It's Game 5 between the 76ers and the Celtics. Philly trying to stay alive for one more game. Boston trying to close this one out. 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT, but stick right here on NBA TV. Game Time coming up next. All right, we asked you, what are other things you can Google about Shaq? Trey.
The man has done it all. We got some good answers. This one comes from Pablo, who says, Shaq in a sheriff's uniform. Yeah, that's an easy one to find. Joe says Shaq chokeslams Kane at WrestleMania also happened. Zach says Shaq versus Michael Phelps in a swimming race. Yeah, that happened. And Zach also says Shaq giving a wedgie. I don't know who this guy is. You ever seen this guy?
That definitely happened.
He hasn't
I
recovered.
don't think it happened.
Still hurting. All right, next life. Where are we going?
We're going to this current life, and it's in Oakland, and it's the Warriors with just a typical beautiful Warriors play. Steph starts it off here with one of those wild left-hand passes, but makes up for it here. Look at this ball. Fizzes, zips, bounces, bobs. Ends with Sean Livingston. Beautiful layup. That's what I call a very solid play.
Very solid indeed. That's it for us tonight. Shout out to Smitty for joining us live in studio. We'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Enjoy the 76ers Celtics game.
All right, looking forward to that. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. And remember, after the party, the best studio crew, well, they clean it up real quick.
Wow.
Right quick.
Hey, I'm helping. Brace the night, people.